All right, what's up? Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Facebook. This is DJ MT bringing you the next episode of our Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Let's Play series. This is episode 17. I think this might actually be the final episode. Like, I don't know if we're about to finish the game, but I think we're very close to the end of the game. So this could end up being like the final episode of the Let's Play series. Sorry for the little bit of noise in the background you might be hearing. That's my dog playing around. That's fine. But yeah, I think I don't know for sure if this is the end, but like we're very close to the end if I'm reading this game correctly, which I usually am. So let's get into it, and we'll do our about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, and so yeah, let's just roll with it. Let me check to make sure that my unified chat through Mob Crush is not working today. I don't know why. It's not a stream issue. It's definitely Mob Crush. So I can see comments from it's kind of weird with the different when you're doing the different platforms because you have to try to if like the thing I like about Mob Crush is you can see everything at once, but when you wait, my sound is wrong. Just a second. Sorry, I gotta change that setting. Here we go. Wait. Wait. No, it's not right. I cannot hear anything. Let me see. Wait. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, as far as the comments, I will see your comment if it's on Twitch and Facebook if it's working properly. Which Facebook's weird because like sometimes you don't actually see the comments when they're coming up during the stream, which is annoying. But yeah, so my Mob Crush is not working today. I do not know why. But okay, let's sorry with those little technical issues, but let's get into the game. So we came in last time, so we're in like this underwater base on Nur, which is the Inquisitor's like factory, because Trilla got the holocron.
Getting closer.
So now we're trying to get the holocron back, and like yeah, we're in the Inquisitor Fortress. And basically we're just here to kick ass and take names. And we are doing it.
You got this, BD.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That didn't look fun. Not at all.
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple.
Oh, the training, okay.
Wrong. Corrupted.
Hey, Mr. Riddlesworth, thanks for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a good game. I think I'm at near the end. Playing on Jedi Master difficulty. Oh, okay. That's interesting that I just did that. But yeah, I do like the game. It's very good. It's definitely got issues. It needs a treasure tracking thing for the end game for sure. The mapping system needs work. So there's definitely some issues, but in general, yeah, it's a good game. I like it.
For the Empire. Pass. What has guided him? Target is
Okay,
weakened.
how was that a miss? That was on target.
Fight him, coward. Pursue him
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, based on how the game has been progressing story-wise, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get healed.
Back, Jedi.
Assuming I don't die.
Quick. Take it. No more distraction.
There's one. Okay, thank you.
I like the rest.
There we go. Booyah. Sorry. Alright.
It's our job to trail you. Take him down.
Alright. Here we go. Wait. I want...
Am I the only one's gonna fight? Be faster.
Wait, no. That's not what I want. I hate the flamethrower ones. Oh! Alright, bring it, bring it, bring it. Ah. Ah, I'm so tired of that happening where my force gets wasted. It's so dumb that they did that.
Am I even close to hitting him?
Thank you. Yeah. I've gotten a lot better at the recovery. Like when I first started, I couldn't even block of garbage, but now I've improved a lot. So, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Moving back. Have to win. He's on the run. He gonna kill us all? I'm firing. He's evading. Shoot and move. Got it. I think he's scared.
Droid's not doing as much as I would like him to.
Someone else just stand there, do something. Someone should catch him. Someone? Anyone? Help?
He's falling behind. BD, here.
Jedi reviving. Integrity compromised.
For the Empire.
Nice. It is officially a team effort.
Caution. Filthy traitor. Artillery trooper down. Yes, fight. Your fate is sealed. Leave for me. Yes, move in on him.
Alrighty, very nice. Very nice. Is that everyone? Is everyone dead?
It's locked down.
Oh, okay.
Come on, BD.
Oh, they dropped me a thing. That's cool. Okay. I actually probably didn't even need to kill him because I don't actually need the skill points anymore. I could have just left him. Could have just left him, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, because there's no use for skill points at this point, right? Once you finish the map, you're just done. I wish I could like use them to maybe up my HP or something. Because now I just have skill points, right? Yeah, they're just useless. Yeah, they could have done a little bit better about that. Well, whatever. All right, let's move forward. Okay.
You got this, BD.
Slice.
The Jedi. He's in the interrogation wing. Challenge me.
Okay, this is not good. Oh, that was bad. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, whoa! Not good.
I got this.
Finally getting some work done. Okay.
Kill the Jedi.
I love that. That is my favorite way to kill somebody in this game.
Don't let up. We're doomed. Fire at will. I'm ready for this. Blast them. That's Master. It's all over.
That's the last of them.
Nice.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
Got it.
Found it.
Dang, she's legit. Yeah, I never use that throw lightsaber move. I should.
That was
I just
impressive.
don't.
How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
Sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
She's gonna
Yes.
go dark side,
Get
isn't
this
she?
over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No, not yet.
She's
The
gotta just
holocron
like
is being kept
change
in the
over.
interrogation chamber.
But not like
The most
dark
secure
side,
place
dark
in this
side. She's gonna
entire
go like
fortress.
soft dark side where she
I'm
just
opening the path to
uses
the
the dark
holocron.
side to
Get
do
to the holocron. I'll
things
divert
she thinks are
reinforcements and
good.
join you as soon as I can.
Ah, BD1.
Something cool? Nice job.
Laser gates? We're just now doing laser gates? Like, what? Because it is laser gate cell gates. Laser cell gates are a vital component to the sophisticated fortress security apparatus. These impervious barriers were constructed for strict confinement of detainees in all levels of Stronghold. After several failed attempts at one successful escape, advanced modifications were made to the system per the Grand Inquisitor's command. Okay. Alrighty, let us get going.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
Alright. Super dramatic episode 1 type bridge. And then Darth Maul's gonna show up.
Getting close. BD1? Thanks for being my friend. Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
It's funny because I just started watching The Mandalorian today, literally. So now I'm like, this is set right after the Empire, or right after the Empire starts, and The Mandalorian is set right after the Empire collapses. So it's like a really interesting sort of bookend to the trilogy. All right.
We broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
Yeah, let's heal. Okay, thank you. Slice.
What do you think?
All right.
Job done.
Here we go. Oh, she got a new right there. You just got kyber crystals running around, right? Wait, where's my...
Stop moving. Such poor aim. That won't change anything. much longer.
Whoa.
They should have never believed in you.
Alright. I need to play that a little better. Be less conservative with my stems. Because, oof, that was a beating. Alright. Let's try that again. I really didn't like how it, like, started me. There we go. It didn't start with my two blades.
Suffer as I have. Get back here.
Damn it. Oh!
Help me, BD.
That won't change anything.
She loves that force push.
Trillo, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive! Real
Ooh, shit.
agony.
He hit me real hard.
You will fall. You're going to
Oh, shit.
Dorstim!
Damn it. Oh, I can't do anything about that.
That won't change anything.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Stim, BD!
No.
Buddy!
There we go. Damn it with that stupid...
BD!
Shit, okay. No, oh. Damn it.
Hey, BD!
Stop moving.
Double hack. Oh, wow. She's moving out super quick. Whoa! What in the shit?
Over here!
Oh, man.
That won't change anything.
Oh, man,
As
with
I
these
have.
freaking bullshit moves.
Help, please!
Oh, damn it. Come on. No! That was a kill. Oh, that's such crap. I was at a kill. She ate like a third of my health in one move. That's garbage. Ah, and I had 2 stems. She was 1 hit left. Ah, it's such crap. I mean, that wasn't a clean fight by any means, but like, and she ignored, just completely ignored my 2 droids I had. I will say I was garbage about dodging that big shockwave move. That I was garbage about dodging. Like, I could have been way better.
So much fear.
What?
Such poor aim. Now, BD. Hey, buddy.
Well, how does that thing have such range?
This is the end, Padawan.
Thank you. My gosh. Bullshit is what that was.
Cal.
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices
This is
that
gonna
I
be
made
depressing.
took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla.
This is gonna be a depressing moment.
I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh. There he was. That was the last. Okay, I was like, what's the last Imperial? Like, what is the last Imperial? This is the last Imperial entry. That's awesome. Darth Vader is the last Imperial entry. That surprised me. Few survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith in the galaxy. Escape is the only chance of survival. Darth Vader, the sinister Dark Lord of the Sith, is a mysterious figure amongst the Empire. Encounters with this machine-like man are rare and mostly deadly. Trained in the dark side of the Force, Vader governs over the Inquisitores.
I think we lost him.
Oh shit! Ah! Oh yeah, he's a machine man! Oh snap!
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Oh snap! This is amazing!
I won't let you take those children.
Ding!
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that.
Oh snap!
No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! Still have a choice.
That was amazing. That was one of the most amazing sequences in a Star Wars game ever. Going up against Darth Vader like that. Hooray! She does something useful. I mean, I guess she cloaked this shit. Okay, she's done two useful things.
Hey. Hey. Hey, kid. Cal. Cal.
Seer.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
No, I was gonna say don't do it.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
Wow. I mean, I saw that coming a mile away, but still. Did all that work for nothing.
So where to now?
It's a good game. Yeah, I'm happy. It was a good game. You know, I mean, I knew the ending was going to be kind of like that just because there was no real... Oh, I didn't know Stig Amundsen directed this game. He did God of War 2, I want to say. Yeah, I think he did God of War 2, Stig Amundsen. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. But yeah, like the ending, you know, because you got to keep the canon. That's the thing. The canon of Star Wars is so weird now that like it's hard to do a conclusive story. Like pretty much every story always has to end with, you did things, but you didn't really win because you can't, because we have, you know, 9 movies we have to have make sense plus Clone Wars. And so it's like you're always sort of in this weird place. Like even Mandalorian, like I've only watched the first episode, but like, you know, it's set post Empire but pre episode 7 now, so you have to make a story that's gonna like take into account all the stuff that happened during episodes 1 through 6 but can't get in the way of episodes 7 through 9. So it's like a whole thing, you know, like it's just like one of those things where it's like, and you know, Disney holds those reins tight. Like you can't just do whatever you want. And so yeah, but it was a good game. I liked it. I recommend it. I played it on Jedi Master difficulty, which is the second hardest. I think that difficulty it worked. It was like fair. Didn't feel too. There was some points where it was like this is a little unbalanced, but it was totally manageable, especially once you start getting the stems. But like I said, if I could do one thing to make this game better, I would add a treasure tracker item that you get like late game, right? Like end game, where it's like before you go finish the game, you get like a treasure tracking device that just basically leads you up to all the chests and things you're missing. That was the one real problem, was like finding a lot of the stuff was just a nightmare, just an absolute nightmare in this game, because the maps weren't clearly, like it's not good. It doesn't help you like it says like some of the areas are way too big, so it's like, oh, there's a chest in this area, and it's like this area spends like 10 rooms, like, you know, plus walkways and bridges and stuff. So it's like that I didn't like. But as far as the gameplay, I really liked it. Force power is really good. There was this issue which made sense of like, well, you get all these force powers, but then they don't work on your force enemies, like your purge troopers and stuff, which makes sense because they would be out using the force too. But at the same time, it's like, well, if all of your late game is force users and you have all these force powers you've amassed and you can't use them effectively, that takes away from the experience. But that's why it was good that they kept feeding you stormtroopers just so you could use them on someone, right? I feel like they could have done more with the skill system. Like the skill tree worked, but like I feel like you saw, I got an extra point. I should be able to do stuff with those points. Like I should be able to buy like additional HP or additional force, or you know, or even if it was something like you can upgrade certain moves. Like I got one of the moves was increased lightsaber damage. Like if I get another point, let me put it in there and even get better lightsaber damage. So I could keep technically strengthening myself if I keep playing, right? Like I have no motivation now to keep playing this game other than, oh, what if I want to go collect the like less than 10 chests I have left, which I would if it wasn't such a trouble to find them. I could look it all up and do it, but it's like, what do I gain from it? I'm not a trophy hunter and I'm playing this on PC anyway, so I don't care about the origin trophies. But yeah, like there's no motivation to keep playing now. Versus like if we were playing Dark Souls, they'd be like, oh well, no, there's plenty of reason to keep going. Like there's so much more stuff you could do. There's secret bosses and stuff, but even not just that, like there's leveling, there's builds you could make, and there's a new game plus. But I don't really see any reason to do a new game plus of this game because it's like it's very not linear but straightforward, which I was fine with. Like I didn't need it to be an open world Dark Souls game. Like I wanted it to be something finite that I could just get through, finish up, and be done with. But like there are ways it could be better, and there's ways that could give it a little bit more replay value, especially considering I played it on the hardest difficulty. Like now, what I've heard is that if you play it on the easier difficulties first, and then you play it on harder difficulty, the gameplay changes significantly. Apparently, so like if you started on Jedi Knight mode and then you move to Jedi Master, it'll feel like playing two like different games. I've heard, but because I started on Jedi Master, it's like, well, I'm not gonna get this experience. And I haven't tried Jedi Grandmaster, but I would assume Jedi Grandmaster is going to be pretty similar. It's just you got to be a bit better with your blocking. And again, it depends on how many stems you have. Like because like you start with 3, and then once I got up to like 5, 6, most things weren't a problem anymore. And then once I got up to 9, it was like, oh, okay, well basically nothing can kill me as long as I'm not too conservative. Like every death I had was like, oh, either A, I was just too stingy with my stems, even though you don't have to be, or B, like that one fight with Trilla the first time where it was like I had plenty of health, and then she just like comboed me to death in one shot. But mostly it worked. The game worked well. It has its problems, but I liked it. It's a good game. It worked fine. I liked the story. I liked Cal Kestis. I liked the small sort of like team. Like they could do more with that concept, right? Like that's like that ragtag game that got canceled by EA. Like the idea of like, what if you did a game where you had like a bunch of rogues and like one was a Jedi, like an ex-Jedi, and then like one was like a bounty hunter and he had like a rifle and stuff, and one could be like a smuggler. Like you could do a lot with that. That's kind of what Knights of the Republic is, but it's not an action game. It's like a soft action RPG. And it's like, you get this sort of collection of characters that you bring together. You get your bounty hunter robot thing, and you get, a couple Jedi, and it's good because you get this sort of mix, like almost like a Mass Effect, right? So like that, that'd be a great game if you could get something to work like that. That would play like a Dragon Age, where you have like a squad on the field, and you can like control each one and change around, and then like it's this sort of Star Wars story, and like the main character is going to be your Jedi, just because it always is. But like you could have it where it's like, oh well, I also have like this like sharpshooter gunner smuggler, and I have a sniper bounty hunter or something, and I have another force user, right? Like there's a lot you could do with that concept in Star Wars that would work well, and we've just never really gotten that game since Knights of the Republic 2. Like that's the last time we got that game. And and it still holds up. Like that's why people are still like, oh, I want another Knights of the Republic. Like I just saw a thing today. There was a rumor that they might be remaking Knights of the Republic 1, and that's cool. That'll make a shit ton of money. But I would much rather than make a Knights of the Republic 3. And no, I don't consider the Old Republic Knights of the Republic 3, so don't even go there with me. But like, yeah, I would play very, very easily. They could sell me a Knights of the Republic 3. Like if they just were like, yeah, we're putting out Knights of the Republic 3, I'd be like, sign me up as a pre-order. I don't pre-order games usually, but I would pre-order that one in a second. Like even with today's BioWare, like people were like, oh, BioWare today, it's not as good. I don't know if I trust. No, I'd buy it. You told me BioWare was making Mass Effect 3, I'd be like, done. I'll buy it. Sold. I don't care. I'll buy it. Right? So like, yeah. But again, this was good. This was the best Star Wars game I've played since, I'm gonna say, Force Unleashed 1 probably. Like 2 isn't a bad game, which I've said, but like it's not as good, it's not as well written, but like this does Force powers better, I would say, than Force Unleashed. It does the writing is better than Force Unleashed 2 for sure. The lightsaber plays better here because you can do stuff like double wield. I wish I could have dual wielded though. Like you get that double bladed, which is cool, but I would have loved to be able to do the split as a fixed state as opposed to just like a special move where you could split. The lightsaber customization was great in this. It made you feel really cool how you could build your own. Like I don't know if I've played another game like that that had that level of customization for your lightsaber. I just really didn't like how once you got the double, they put that nasty connection in it, which you just couldn't do anything about. But like being able to build your lightsaber, and I wish I could have used a red crystal. Those were like the two things where I was like, oh, okay. But in general though, really happy with it. Very good. Really fun to be able to customize your own lightsaber and find all the different parts for it. The ponchos was like, like the collectibles was all cosmetic. The whole game's collectibles were cosmetic. Like other than the stems, there was pretty much no collectibles in this game that were valuable, other than like just how you appear. And like with the lightsaber, it was cool. Like the ponchos, most of the ponchos were hideous. That's the first thing. Most of those ponchos are not good. They don't look good, so you're getting them and you're like, yeah, I'm getting them, but they are just ugly. And like the ship, the Mantis stuff was cool, but it was like you never really notice it. Like, because the way the game works, you never really notice the Mantis paint jobs you're changing. They're cool. Some of them are really cool, but you're just like, you never notice it. The costume changes were okay, but like only the yellow one really stood out. Like the other ones are all just kind of like brown. Like they could have been more like, they could have done better colors. Like they could have done more vibrance. Like they could have done like, oh, here's a red costume, here's a yellow costume, here's a brown, here's a full black. Or they could have made it more like pronounced so that you saw a difference, especially when you're putting the poncho over it anyway. So like you get that costume and then you're like, oh, well, if I wear a poncho, then you don't even see the costume unless it's got really, like the yellow one worked because it's like bright, so your arms and legs at least you can see. But yeah, those ponchos were hideous though, and the BD1 skins I liked. That was a cool little thing. But yeah, like I said, in general, I like the game, but like there's little things that it could be better. Like there's just tiny little like collecting stuff could be better. I didn't feel like there was moves that I got that I didn't feel like I was getting. Like I got like a dodge and it like slows down time thing, and it just didn't really ever feel like it was working properly. I did it a handful of times over the whole course of the game, but I dodged a lot, right? So I didn't feel like I wasn't trying to do it. I did not like how you could like bust a force move and then they could like break it, and then it was like you lost your force, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not, give me the move. Like if you're gonna take my force away, give me the move, or don't take the force, right? Meet me in the middle. But they just kept taking my force away and not letting me do my moves, and so I was like, well, that's annoying. It doesn't make the game unbeatable, as you can see, but like it's annoying for sure. But yeah, in general, I liked it. It was a good game. I don't know what the next Star Wars game looks like. And that was a weird thing with Star Wars games. Like, it's one of those franchises where, like, there's so many different types of games, and they're all kind of good, right? Whether it's Knights of the Republic, which is your RPG. You have this now, which is, like, your Soul-style RPG. You have, Rogue Squadron, which is a great, dogfighting flyer. Probably one of the best ever made still. Not just Star Wars, but in general. And then you've got like your like Jedi Starfighter and Star Wars Starfighter games for the PS2, which were great. Like those were some nice non-Rogue Squadron style dogfighting games, and those were really well done as well. Like both of them were really good. Like I remember playing them as a kid, and they're both really fun. You got I still think Pod Racer Revenge is one of the best racing games ever made, any genre. It doesn't matter if it's Star Wars. Like Pod Racer Revenge is such a well-made racing game. Like it's so much fun. Like the original 64 one is like the concept's like, okay, we're doing the Star Wars thing. It's fun, but it's got, it's not a great game. Like it's got a lot of issues. But then when they made the sequel, they figured it out. Where they're like, no, okay, we get it now. We know how to make a racing game, and it's still, I would say, is because it's like playing Burnout, but like more racing focused. Like Burnout 3, Takedown. No, it's 2 Takedown, 3 Takedown. No, yeah, 3's Takedown. Burnout 3's the best Burnout. I'll die on that hill. It's the best Burnout, and it's the best Burnout because the crashing stuff works really well and it plays well. It's also a good racing game. I would say Pod Racer Revenge is like right near there as far as making a racing game with like fighting mechanics in it, and that's why it worked so well. It was just like a really sort of gritty racer, but it actually played like a racing game. Like it didn't play like Road Rash, where it's like it's a racing game kind of, right? And it also didn't play like Cruis'n USA, where it's like it's a racing game, but like you can do a lot with crashing cars. You can do a lot of like funny stuff with it that like gives you an advantage. So like, but yeah, good game. I'm trying to see if we could roll these credits a little faster now, because we're doing like the non-English voice talent stuff. But apparently I can't, so we're gonna roll it to the end. That's okay. I never cut the stream before the credits are over, but I do roll the credits faster if I can. And yeah, oh, so now we gotta decide what's the next game. The next game. So the next stream, which I will either start tomorrow if I have time, or the day after, I'm gonna either do. You know what? Saw Gerrera never actually came back. I kept thinking he was gonna reappear. I'm either gonna do Watch Dogs 2, or I'm gonna do Uncharted Lost Legacy. I need to do both of those games. I've been sitting on Lost Legacy for like over a year, and I've been sitting on Watch Dogs 2 for at least a good 6 months to a year, because I got it like right after I beat Watch Dogs 1, which I streamed. So like I definitely should want to stream Watch Dogs 2 because I streamed Watch Dogs 1, and I'm definitely going to stream Watch Dogs Legion when that drops. Hopefully I'll get it when it drops. Maybe if I don't, then I'll get it at some point. But definitely going to end up streaming Legion. So like I want to stream Watch Dogs 2 because I streamed 1 and I'll stream 3, so 2. So it's either going to be that, or it's going to be Lost Legacy. I am more inclined to do Watch Dogs 2 to get it out of the way because Legion will come out soon, but Legion got pushed back. So now Legion isn't necessarily coming out like now, because it was going to be March and then it got pushed. So now there's a little bit more time, right? And Watch Dogs will probably take a good 25 plus streams. Like, because Watch Dogs 1, I don't remember the exact number I did, but it was a good, like, I want to say 25, 30 streams. And even Breakpoint was like a good, like, I want to say 28 or maybe 31. I'd have to go back and look. So like, yeah, that's a lot of episodes. Whereas like, from what I understand, Lost Legacy, that's like an 10 hour game. Like I could do that in like a good 8 or 9 streams, depending on how I could progress. So maybe I could knock that out first and then do Watch Dogs 2, or I don't know. So because my last series was Breakpoint, like before I did this one. So like, I don't want to just keep stacking Ubisoft games. I don't have a problem with doing a bunch of Ubisoft games because I like them. I like Ubisoft's games, so I play so many of them. But like, I also want to keep the channel more diverse. Like, I don't want it to seem like unless I start getting like checks, right? Like I don't want to sound that way, but like, yeah, if I could, whatever developer, it was EA or Ubisoft, whoever started like offering me money to do their games, then I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll do their games. And I'd be open, I'd be transparent about it. Like I wouldn't try to hide it. But yeah, I'm paid influencer for whatever studio. Like I play their games, but I'm not a paid influencer, so I don't want to just be like stuck on one studio for and it just do it for fun anyway. So either I would do Watch Dogs 2 just straight up, or I'll do Lost Legacy and then Watch Dogs 2. So I'll have, by the next stream, I'll have decided. It's either going to be Lost Legacy, then Watch Dogs 2, or just straight into Watch Dogs 2, depending on how I feel. And it also depends what else I'm playing. Like right now, I'm still playing Pokemon Sword. Like I'm doing my second playthrough to get on a second file, just to get a second legendary to trade for a Zamazenta, so I can have the full living dex, which is annoying. I shouldn't have to do that. It's 2020. I shouldn't have to play the game twice anymore. But you still have to play the game twice. So I am just trying to bang through it as quickly as possible. I'm only on the second gym for the second playthrough, which is annoying because I'm like 5 hours in, so I'd like to be a little bit farther than that. 5 hours isn't a lot for Pokemon, but you do what you can. So I'm still doing that. I've been playing Dead Cells on the side just for for fun, and like not playing it super seriously, but I like it a lot. And it has a sort of Dark Souls-esque aspect as well, And then I was playing Tetris Effect pretty hardcore, but I've tried to take a break from it because I finished everything, but like I haven't finished all of the achievements. That's the only thing left, is just getting the last. I have like a few more. I have like 3 achievements left, plus the leveling achievements, which suck. And actually, all the achievements I have left just suck. They're all suck. It's get X number of a certain rating, so it's just keep playing and getting high scores, and then level up to 100. And I'm at like 39 right now. So it's just like play, and there's no like goals, and that's not as fun. Whereas like the other trophies or achievements were all goal based, and so that was fun to do because it was like a very challenging Tetris versus like now it's just like play Tetris. So I would like to have that done by the end of the year. Just I do want the 100% on that one for some reason, just because I'm really into Tetris. But yeah, so like right now I'm playing, Pokemon, which is RPG. So like, and this was like a soft RPG. So like it'd be nice to take a break from RPGs, which is why I might do Lost Legacy, because like I wouldn't call Watch Dogs 2 an RPG, but like it's like an open world, like character sort of development game. So it's like it's RPG-esque. Right, I wouldn't call it a full RPG. I wouldn't call it an RPG, but it's RPG-esque. Definitely not the most RPG game Ubisoft makes, because like when you play like Ghost Recon, that was RPG. Like Ghost Recon Breakpoint was like was RPG. Like you're doing stat builds and different unlockable skill tree stuff. Like it's very special. Thanks, George Lucas. Awesome. So like that very much was more RPG in nature. And then, I still haven't played the new... I haven't played the last two Assassin's Creeds. I have them, but I have not touched Origins or Odyssey. So I need to play those as well. Because I was caught up. Like, I got caught up. I got through Syndicate, and then... But then, yeah, it's like the game... Like, I just haven't had time to play the other ones, so, yeah. But, I guess, I got a lot of Ubisoft games to play and things. But I try not to just stack only on Ubisoft. So, it's just one of those things. All right, so credits are coming to an end, and then we're going to end the stream. And this stream actually get to about 55, 56 minutes, so we got the whole hour in, which is nice. Oh, okay. Apparently it did cut out. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I just hit a button just because nothing had changed before, and okay. Well, that's fine. So that is the end of our Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Let's Play series. 17 episodes. That's pretty good. So 17 episodes. It probably came out to like, I'd have to check the full count, but I think it was probably a good 25 to 27 hours. Liked it a lot, like I said. Good game. Definitely, if you're into Star Wars, give it a shot. It's very fun. I liked it. The gameplay is very good. Story I liked, so graphics were good. I'm playing it on PC with the 1080 with the GTX 1080 graphics card. Sound I was happy with, so yeah. Writing was good, so yeah. Good game. I definitely recommend it. But yeah, so like I said, we'll hopefully start back with the next series tomorrow. We might take a day or two off, just depending on what I have to do and how I feel. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me with the series. Thanks, Mr. Riddlesworth, for checking out the stream today. Follow me on Twitter, DJMT at GameChangerDoc. You can catch my stream on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook. I stream to all of them concurrently. Hey, what's up, Blue Foxy? New monster events, hunter events. Yeah, I need to get Iceborne. I just, part of me, I want to get Iceborne, and then part of me goes, no, I shouldn't go back in. I put so many hours into Monster Hunter World, and it's so good, and I just don't want to get hooked back in. I got too many other games to play. But I have kept telling myself, like, ooh, maybe I should go back in. Maybe I should go back in. But that's a talk for another day. So thanks for watching. Check out my blog. It's a gaming blog I do post every week. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Share the stream. And hopefully I will see you next time for the next game. Thank you.